This is how the worst day of my life began. A masked man closing in on Dunwall Tower, planning a murder. Dowd and the Lord Regent killed Jessamine, but it broke them. Now it's happening again. Another Empress dies, another story ends. What will it do to me? Delilah won't go without a fight. She outfoxed me and I never saw it coming. But I was Corvo before I was the royal protector. Before I owned a sword, I fought with sticks and broken glass, whatever came to hand. I don't know what grand scheme you've got underway, Delilah, but I'm coming to put you in your grave.
Alright, hello everybody, my name is Ian and welcome back to Dishonored 2. Now we left off where we persuaded Duke Luca Abele's body double to overthrow the real Duke Luca Abele, pretty much by, knocking him unconscious. The body double takes his medallion and telling the guards to take him away, and I should say maybe kill him or something, or maybe just put him in prison for taking his role or job as the double a little too seriously. But the body double was a lot nicer, and he didn't actually attack us when we asked about the Duke. Well, neither did the real one, but still. And we got Delilah's soul in this little heart. That's why I equipped it. See, it's all black now.
Your daughter stands in my throne room, a statue of cold stone.
Well, after this mission, she won't be. The last travel log. We're going back to Dunwall, pretty much where it all began. It's before I had the mark of the outsider, or pretty much when Delilah took it from me. And we went through the streets of Dunwall, taking care of all the Serkonian guards, and I should say meeting Megan Foster on the Dreadful Whale the first time. So we're pretty much going back. And it looks isolated by the screenshot of it. See? The Duke's political double is in charge now. Under care for his illness at Adamire, raving about being the real Duke. I should say, Hypatia's dealing with him. See, these are all the souvenirs I pretty much collected throughout the whole game. See, like, this is the syringe from Chapter 3 where I brung Hypatia back to life by using tainted blood. That's the picture I got from the Silvergraph store. This is from Chapter 1 inside the safe room. This one I'm not too sure about. I think Chapter 2. This is from Chapter 5 in the Royal Conservatory, where I had the dealt with Brianna Ashworth. And this is Chapter 4, dealing with the Clockwork Soldiers. And this was from Chapter 6. No, Chapter 7, where I had to go back in time to Aramis Stilton's manor. Really cool device, by the way, but we only got to use it on that mission. Crossbow bolts. I need as much ammo and money as I possibly need. Well, I should say I have more than enough money to buy everything at the black market, especially the gear. And some of those special little blueprints I've been collecting, apparently they're more, superior than all the other blueprints I've been collecting. But once you purchase one, you can't purchase the other.
Remarkable what you
I was wondering why I can never go inside this door.
Was accomplished. Coming from such a background, taking the throne.
Might as well eat, gather all my strength. Because killing Delilah, or maybe doing something non-lethally to her, is probably going to be a lot more tough than we thought.
At least the situation with the Duke is behind us.
Yep.
Let's not forget that small detail in all this.
I haven't come this far to fail now, Delilah. It's time to face the music. It should be interesting to see what happens over time, now that Serkonos effectively has a new Duke. Even like this, it's good to be back in Dunwall, where I met Jessamine, where Emily was born.
What is Delilah working on? Delilah is alone now, but still immortal. Yep, we have her soul.
Like parlor games in Dunwall Tower. She cheated every time.
I wonder why. Probably because she knew people like you would beat her every time. Had a little trick up her sleeve. Dual layer Giovanni weave. Damn, they really love mentioning Giovanni.
Still aboard this creaking thing that Megan calls a boat. And tongues Sokolo, once the designer of mighty ships, thrown against the malevolent ocean and large enough to heave the great leviathans aboard, thrashing and spilling their life's blood across the decks. Majestic ships, swift with luxurious cabins, fit for an empress. Where are those vessels now? They're far too important to carry an old man like me. I've been abandoned by my own creations. But maybe that's the way it should be. Haven't I been cruel, selfish? Perhaps I should be forgotten, consigned to the junk heap. Maybe I should die at last. And there's a chance I will on this final escapade. To Dunwall, then. We'll see what's left of me.
This is your last encounter with you. Hopefully I can collect this painting. Maybe not now, but looks just like me, by the way.
You know where to go to find Delilah, but how will you handle her? It's my hope that you have some sort of plan.
It could be tricky. She might not give me any choice but to fight, and Delilah deserves whatever she gets.
At my age, I've come to distrust words like deserve. As I told you, I knew her long ago. Badly wounded, deep at her center, but cunning, and looking for a way to pull herself up. Perhaps more than anything, Delilah had a talent for imagining the world as a better place. If only that could have been channeled towards something less twisted.
Too late for regrets.
Yes, you're right. In any case, please watch yourself. I've come to care a great deal about you.
Goodbye, Anton.
No Ivory Scrimshaw. Okay, no autograph. Sleep darts, I need those. Okay, I got 2. There's probably gonna be a load of bloodfly nests as well. The big knife. I'm assuming she's probably referring it to the twin-bladed knife. Probably thinking of killing or letting the outsider, you know, back to his original self. Okay, let me get her key.
Same old. Hey, there you are. I wanted a chance to talk.
I don't think there's any notes around here, but I need her key. Unless I could
I
hit
made
pocket.
a vow I wouldn't come back here. And that's twice I've broken it for you.
I can pickpocket Megan. That I was kind of not expecting because, you know, she's done it herself, and back in the Death of the Outsider, you know, she's done it several times in that game, so I was kind of maybe she was gonna catch me off guard and say something before I did it. Just my little personal theory. Relocation sickness and blood sacrifice. Okay, let me see. Where is it? Relocation sickness. Witches sometimes stumble off balance after magical relocation. I thought we were done with witches. Either that or we're done with them in Karnaca. But since, you know, Delilah's a witch herself, we're probably going to be dealing with them in this level. So, yeah. I got a feeling there's going to be more witches in Dunwall. What was the other one? I don't even remember the other one. Unless I... Oh, blood sacrifice. Unless that was up at the top. Blood sacrifice. Killing bloodflies or rats restores health. Nah. I can pretty much eat fruit while doing it. Those weren't really worth it, but hey, I finally was able to go inside that door.
Megan.
People have called me that for a long time, but it's a lie. My name is Billy Lurk.
I remember seeing that written down somewhere a long time ago.
Yeah. I can't believe I'm telling you this, but you deserve the truth. I'll just say it. 15 years ago, I ran with a mercenary gang. We got paid to kill people. Some who deserved it, some who didn't. The boss pulled me up from the Dunwall slums when I had nothing and had run out of rope. This is hard to admit.
I want to hear you say it.
Our leader was the assassin Dowd, and I was part of the crew. Our last big job together, we were paid to...
You helped Dowd kill Jessamine.
Yes. I don't know what else to say. I've lived a very long time wishing I could take that day back, but I can't.
I can't ever forgive you for what you did, but suffering has a way of twisting people. You're a different woman today than you were then.
Yeah. We've all been hurt. But not all of us did what I did. Or became what Delilah became. I know you'll never get over it. But neither will I.
No, I don't think you will. Goodbye, Billy. I'm taking the skiff and I'll go alone from here.
So, Billy Lurk. We finally uncovered her true identity. And we're going alone. Good. This is our fight, not nobody else's. And Dowd, well, he pretty much died. Okay, well, if you haven't seen Death of the Outsider, the playthrough of I did with that, then, you know, if you haven't seen it, I won't say nothing. I'll just let you find out on your own.
If old Samuel could see me now.
Take me to Dunwall Tower. Bring me back to the cage of my own chest.
Oh, I will. Delilah will be made mortal again.
You let Emily's mother slip into oblivion. Do you know where my mother's resting? In a child's coffin, her skinny legs tucked beneath her, because I couldn't afford proper burial, while my father rests in the Imperial crypt.
You're lying.
You still can't accept it. You were sent to Dunwall as a gift, like a box of candies, because that's all you were worth. I inhabit your lover's heart, and my body sleeps in your bastard daughter's bed.
If I learned anything in Karnaca, it's that birth shouldn't give anyone the right to rule. You earn it every day by serving the people who need you. Now I'm coming to end your tyranny, Delilah.
So she's still talking to me, even if I have her soul trapped in his heart. So no more Jessamine.
Oh, so long ago, we ran across the rooftops, made campfires in the graveyard, slept through the day.
Here it is. Dunwall. It's isolated. We're back, just like it was in Chapter 1, almost. The Black Pony Pub. Oh my god. Hopefully there will be nobody around here, but I'm not going to bite my tongue. Even if it's isolated, there's still trouble that lurks around every corner. Citizens report troubling events. Yep. Dogs. Shaved to the skin. Probably some witches around as well. And those witches, I should say, they could just, you know, be sitting on, you know, a chandelier, or maybe on top of a wooden, whatever the heck that thing is. Or hey, one of them could be floating in the water. And the Royal Conservatory, one of them was leaning up against a display, pretty much laying down. And I thought she was dead. So she easily cast me off guard there. And that's probably what's going to happen here, but let's just hope not. Let me just go over there and see what's in it. Because I know how the game loves to, you know, just to throw you off of what you're actually trying to do throughout the mission. Because, you know, certain little things like this could, you know, be very important in the mission, if you know what I'm trying to say. Like, the smallest details in the level could have a big impact of what you're going through. Dunwall Tower. That's pretty much where we need to go. Umberwood cigarette case. Like, there could be just a box, maybe just sitting over there in the corner, and there could be something very important in there. Like, you could easily miss, like, a very important, you know, item if you're not mindful of the surroundings. A common key. Okay, I'm assuming this is where it is. It's gonna tell me about it. It's behind some bottles. Okay, so I need to look for some bottles. Pretty much, I should say, on a table or up against the wall, and maybe slash them to get the key. That's probably my best bet. See, this used to be the bar.
I used to go and pray at the Abbey.
Oh, it's the black market.
With
all the shops in the district shuttered, this place still might be your best bet.
Kind of surprised nobody's alerted by my presence.
Everything's gone to the void here. Can't hurt to be stocked up on munitions.
See, this is what I'm talking about. The Determined Traveler, the Crimson Painter. These are all the special gears I was talking about. But let me just get all this stuff like this right here. 10,000 money.
Glad we could do business.
Yes, get everything.
You won't regret it. I'll take that deal.
Yep, need all those. Get the rune. City Watch Armory. Alright, that's it. Now let's buy some of the gears, or upgrades.
This is what I have for upgrading your equipment.
See, this is what somebody was talking about. The special little upgrades. They are worth a lot, so... Faster reload. Should say I'm gonna have to buy some of this stuff right here. Yep, to
Everyone has
earn...
to make a living, right?
So you have to buy, like, this right here to unlock these down there. Blind enemies causes witches to flee. Wolfhounds to flee. I'd rather have a witch flee than a Then a wolfhound. That was 700. 3 targets at once. Yes, let's get that one. Incendiary bolt with wider radius. Black market shops to sell bolts that sting, causing enemies to flee.
The city is falling apart.
Nah. See, there's another one right here. I'm gonna need this. Pretty much to unlock these two. Improve area of effect, spread damage, all bullets fragment, reduced effective. Okay. When using the spyglass, the pistol has perfect aim. Yes. Briefly disrupts clockwork soldiers. Okay, yeah. I got a feeling I'm gonna be seeing some more clockworks. You're less visible in well-lit areas.
Dunwall is going to stand.
This one. Spring razor capacity. I think I'll take that. Because I got a feeling I'm going to be dealing with a lot of witches. Deal sword damage against clockwork soldiers. Monkey wrench, and deal more sword damage against magic using enemies. Deal more damage against clockwork soldiers. Okay. When I was saying it, it didn't make sense. I think that's pretty much it. Just shell grenades that anchor to enemies. Yes. Additional time. Okay, yeah. Enemies near their primary target are also electrified. Yes. And yes. There we go. I think I pretty much got everything. Yeah, all the blueprints. I had plenty of money.
My door's always open.
So thank you. Thank you, shopkeeper. But how am I going to get in there? Probably the warehouse key. Thing is, I need to find out where that key is. It's behind some bottles. The question is... Okay, shut that off. I hear some guards. I got a feeling it's not the Serkonians. I'm gonna try and see if I can find some bottles against, like, the wall. Okay, there's a dog. Kill it. I see another dog over there. Yep, my aim is perfect in the spyglass. Wow. Shut up. Did I kill somebody? I got a feeling there's another dog. Are there any enemies besides the dogs? Okay, I see some little balconies I can go in. Okay, there's another dog. I'm just curious of any other enemies that are around here. I should say I might go on a rampage and probably kill everybody. God, that noise, man. I hate that noise. Okay, let's go over here. Yep, and I got very far reach with this. Oh, okay, somebody's in here. Oh, I think I might know who this person is. It's the Hatters.
Deep
Yep.
in the mines that...
Yeah, see, it's the Hatters from the first mission. Gold ingots. Dang, that's 300 right there. I should say I might go back and maybe get some more bolts. I didn't purchase any because I'm afraid I'll find some along the way. I'm not really going to be using my pistol unless it's blood floss. That's the only reason why I use the pistol and my grenades. I forgot to go back and get some of the grenades from the black market. I might go back. Oh crap. Yeah, I might need to go back. Ooh, some bottles. And there it is.
When the food runs out, I'll make my way over to the South Bank. Maybe better over there.
Okay.
Hello?
I think you're friendly.
Please, I don't have much.
Buddy, I'm not here to take
Just
anything.
tell me what you want, stranger.
I would say, what you got in here? Because that's the only thing I pretty much want.
Who are you?
I'm an agent of the true Empress Emily Kaldwin.
Thank the stars for that. I've been hiding here since the coup. Worked in the carriage rails before things went to pieces.
I've been away. What's it been like here in the capital city?
At first, there was fighting. Delilah's bunch against those in the city watch who were still loyal. People tried to barricade the streets, to put up a wall around the tower. Eventually, the overseers came down, led by the High Overseer himself. They fought against Delilah's witches. That's the only word for them. But I haven't seen an overseer in a while now.
What else?
There was rioting over food, but people have fled the district mostly. Not long ago, someone came by in the dead of the night, pushing a carriage toward the tower. Looked like bones. Maybe from a whaling slaughterhouse. No idea why Delilah would want that.
Thanks for what you've told me. Stay hidden for a few more days. Maybe things will get better after that.
So, she has witches by her side. And there's probably going to be some of these overseers, I should say, fallen overseers. Well, good. That means we won't have to deal with them ourselves. And they serve the Abbey. The High Overseer, we took care of the High Overseer. Pretty much Overseer Byrne. He was the only one not wearing a mask. Any more of the grenades? Yes, sticky grenade. I got all 4 of them. Okay, well.
Watch your ass out there.
I will. I should say watch yours, because I'm getting ready to rob you. There we go. Alright. I was just wondering if it'd ring or not. I ain't gonna turn that on, because I don't want her to be suspicious. See, there's the hole in the ceiling. That's where we can get her. I hate I have to do this to her because she's been loyal to me, but this is the last this is the last black market in the game. Sucks I didn't get that one. I mean, it was, I should say, how can I get that one black market to, you know, black marketer to stay? No need to close it up. I'll just get my share. That's if I even. Okay, I got 2. I don't think I can collect any. Okay, yeah, I can collect additional. All right, and that's it. Thank you, lady. Don't accidentally kill her. Ah, yeah, I keep forgetting about that. You can take damage from, you know, jumping on top of the fence spikes. That's a cool little detail they add in there. Okay, it's bolted. It's blocked. Find a way around. I'm so glad I can go a lot further now. Okay, I already been over there. Or have I? I think I already been over here. Like, I don't even know. Yeah. I already been over there. Oh, I see a hatter over there. Just be careful. Okay. Jump down. Think she got a glimpse of me. It's just this one hatter, I think. Use the fountain, I guess. Should say we can try and fill it up. Why not? Okay, there's one over there.
You got this close to Dunwall Tower? By the gates.
Yeah. After the big fight between those overseer hard asses and Delilah's girl.
Are we gonna put it back together? Make it work?
Yes, dumbass. Because you just spent 6 years at the Academy of Natural Philosophy.
Hey, screw you.
Don't lose your shit over a joke, Daniel. We're gonna sell it. Must be worth a lot of coin.
Whoa, heck, I just took most of the coins up here. I don't know what the heck you guys have been doing.
It's not such a crazy idea. Get it working again. Put a hat on it.
We'll have to get this thing onto a boat.
Oh.
What's going on?
Dunwall, right?
Shit. I don't know who saw me. I didn't even see the person. Oh crap, he's coming up this way. You sneaky bastard.
Holy shit!
Calm down. Come on! Yes! That's it, you look to the left. Dang!
I'm storming.
Oh no. Y'all can't catch me. Letter from Boyle Accounting Service. Whatever. Yep. I think he's the last one. At least I hope he is. Yeah. I think he's the last one. I doubt there's anything in here. Yeah. But I'll say, these guys probably looted the place. But they missed a good chunk of the money upstairs. I mean, what the heck are you guys, you know, actually trying to find here? See, look, you missed a silver ingot as well. Be mindful. There's still one in here, so he could easily get you if you're not careful. Which I doubt he's gonna even turn around. But be careful, there could be a trap, because I know enemies from a far distance away, they love to... I should say they love to trick you into thinking that he's the only one, but there's actually a bit of a surprise waiting for you. It's a bit of the clockwork. I would not want to be on the end of that blade, that's for sure. Crap! Okay, yep, there's definitely somebody in here. Please do not... Okay, I'm gonna take this risk. That's it. You stay turned around, woman. Okay. I got all three of them. Anybody in here? Okay, I'm not noticing anyone. But hopefully I can maybe hear somebody. If I hear somebody speak, yep, there's somebody in here for sure. If I hear somebody speak. Which to me, it doesn't really look like it. But I don't want to be surprised. Anybody? Ooh, okay. Either that or it's a dead body. It's probably a dead body, but hey, you never know. It's a witch. Is she dead? I don't think so. Okay, well, guess I know she's dead now. How she died, I have no idea. But good. One less witch to worry about. Is there another one? Or it could have been just her. Hopefully it was just her. Anonymous letter. Guess it was referring to that witch about turning back. Leaving Dunwall. Okay, be careful. I mean, I got the charm, or the bone charm, where I can fall from a great significant distance and not die. Okay, and this is where the you know what is.
It's here. I can smell money. Check behind the paintings. Hey, keep my toes. Maybe some normality.
It's behind something. Yeah, like you said, a painting, probably. A sailor's diary. Aha! A secret. Dang it, look what else is in here. Silver ingots. Wow. That's perfect.
Welcome home, Lord Protector. Delilah's waiting for you. She's been sleeping badly for the last couple of weeks, because that piece of her you're carrying around has been calling out, begging her to take it back. She feels the same craving, but she'll fight the death to stop you from putting her spirit back where it belongs. You were careful in Karnaca. Let's see how that serves you in the tower, where you and Jessamine fell in love. Delilah's got the throne and your daughter. But now she's got a secret as well.
Okay, now let's hide that back. So that's the last outsider shrine. Oh, look at this. A red shark statue. I wonder how many people have probably missed that. And this. Alright. So the black bone charm, that's the only thing that's left. I think this is pretty much where it is. I should say we're pretty much going back to the safe room. Yeah, I think we're going back to the safe room. Emily's safe room. This might be one of the sneakiest ways to probably get inside. A microphone. Let's do that.
People of Dunwall, I've spent decades of my life defending this city, but I failed you, and a usurper took the throne from my daughter, Emily Kaldwin. Under Delilah, you've endured much, but now I've returned, and I will expend my last breath, returning your rightful Empress to her throne, and restoring stability and peace to your lives. On this, I, Corvo swear.
Hope Delilah heard that. Okay, I got a feeling that's a trap. I got a feeling that's a trap. Look. That's a trap. And see, that's why there's a balcony over here. Unless there's a trap over here, too. So I can't go any further. I guess they got smart and decided to block the way. Block the way inside the safe room. Yeah, I think that was a trap. Anybody in here? Sometimes when I feel like these witches are on the ground, I keep thinking they're alive. Because back from the Royal Conservatory, they love to, you know, surprise me. See, the back route to the tower, blocked off. Okay, where is that bone charm? Fading light. Far reach and blink consume no mana if used within a second of assassination. Yeah, let's just do that. See, I can't go that way. So that witch pretty much stayed up all night to block that entrance. Well, she definitely did a good job because I can't get through.
That's
Look
a
at
shame.
this. Look at this. That's a shame. Well, hey, at least all the overseers are dead. You ain't gotta worry about the Abbey. You ain't gotta worry about the Abbey or any wolfhounds. Matter of fact, the Abbey's pretty much taken care of. Death of the Outsider, that's just the remaining left. Once I kill all of them, there are no more. I can pretty much go through there. Let me just see what it says. Yep, Dunwall entrance.
Dunwall Tower. So much has happened here. But there's more story left to tell.
Dang, look at these overseers. These are like, I think, the elite versions of them. Or probably the Dishonored 2 version of them. Ramsey out of the picture, yep. I completely forgot about Ramsey. Crossbow bolts, yep. Don't need those for any hounds. The undead hounds from the Royal Conservatory. You remember the dog skull they left on the ground? And if you get near it, it pretty much comes to life. So you make sure you destroy it. Rewire tool. I doubt I'm probably even going to be using that. Because I haven't really seen hardly any alarms or sirens. Coldridge Canal. I wonder if that's like another, you know, a secret way to get to Dunwall Tower. Maybe like a back entrance or something. That's probably what I should do, go through the back entrance. There's plenty of rats. And surprisingly, they're friendly. They're not attacking me. I think it might have been just that one time in Chapter 6. I got a feeling this is probably where some of the Hatters probably slept. That picture of Jessamine was right there. That pretty much took it out. Delilah really has a huge hatred for Jessamine. You're there because she cheated in cards all the time. That's probably one reason. Aw, not the maid. Come on, she didn't deserve that. Okay, there's blood. But there's no blood fly, so... Ooh, look at that. A trap. See, it's like it would have happened either way. Me getting hit. Feel like as soon as I open the door, I better move. Counter blast inversion. Well, if I would have known there would be another one, I wouldn't have knocked out that one black marketer. So I should say that's kind of your fault, game. 451. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember peeling that painting off from chapter 1. The combo's still there. It's still the same combo. Dr. Galvani's journal. What is up with Dr. Galvani? He's from the bank. I'm like, what significance does he have? Alright, Coleridge Canal. Either that or it might bring me back to the start of the level, where I dock my boat. There is a piranha. See, now they won't attack me. This is so cool. This is just so fascinating. I outsmarted all you little demons. That's where all the fish slices came from. Okay, I think I can go up there, but let me go over here first. Might be a bit of a secret. Thought there'd be a bit of an entrance I can go in, but either that or the game just loves to trick you into thinking that there's more. There's actually less than what you're expecting. See? We're pretty much on the side entrance of Dunwall Tower. Okay, there's the witches. So we've reached the point of the tower where the witches spawn now. So I should say from this point on, the witches are going to be like the main enemies. Not unless there's an overseer that loves to, you know, show his true mighty self. One's still alive. Occult heresy. Okay, so the Abbeys pretty much despise. They pretty much despise Delilah. Search for signs of blasphemy. Report back, but only to me.
You! Come talk to me. I saw the High Overseer fall. All is lost. Leave this place.
The Abbey assaulted the tower.
Somehow we were overcome. Not just Delilah's sorcerers and their gravehounds, but mechanical men. Automated soldiers. The ancient music was useless against them.
Rest now. But know that I'm going to end Delilah's reign. I swear it.
At death's door, I smell the corruption of the void upon you. A heretic against a heretic. Laughable. The world is doomed.
Dude, I should just kill you for saying that, but you know what? You've already suffered enough. So these are the original guards that patrolled Dunwall. Dead body. I can't even tell whose body that is. But whatever. The only reason why I'm going back this way is because, well, to collect whatever's, you know, been left here. Any letters, loot, and maybe ammunition. Important stuff. Guard deserting. Mortimer Ramsey says Empress Emily was a traitor and that Lord Corvo had been killing off nobles. Well, he should maybe think about who he blames, because he's the traitor. He started all this. I mean, mostly Delilah and the Duke, but he got the chaos going. So I need, whale oil. Yep, back to doing this from chapter 4. These canisters look kind of old. See, there's not as much as compared to the previous ones. Alright, and open the gate. And look, it's those, briar horns. Blood briars, that's what they're called, blood briars. More of those blood briars. I just need to be mindful of any witches and stuff. Hound heads. Look at all the Abbey. All the Abbey soldiers have been killed. I'm gonna burn them. Pretty much like I do a bloodfly nest. See, they die with no stress at all. Nope. Well, there went one. I should have just done that from the beginning of the Royal Conservatory. And Brianna Ashworth was a witch herself. I actually did a, look. This is kind of funny. You know, just see their poses and, you know, their standings of before they started to, breach the area. One was behind cover. One pretty much got shot. Yeah, these guys stood no chance. But once I get rid of all of the okay, there's a witch. I saw her head. I see you there. I don't know how I saw you. Hang on.
Conjure rainbows for her brush.
God almighty. These witches are crazy.
Two hands sift and two hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind.
Die. What's going on in here?
Yellow dyes for golden day. 6 hands sift and 6 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind.
I thought a little ritual was going on in here.
Conjure rainbows.
She's working on a painting. Yep. Delilah is working on a painting. I think that's what her little project is. Everyone keeps wondering about. Rare pigments and 20 banded slugs.
Ammonia drowns precious copper. Cyan leads to dreams improper.
4 hands sift and 4 hands blend. Make pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush.
I did that because if one witch was singing, she'd be alerted because she would wonder why all the other witches are not, you know, in sync with her. Or she'd be wondering why she'd be the only one singing. So she kind of, you know, get alerted. I'm assuming that's clay or pigments. Bone charm. Unsteady hand. Enemies miss with fire projectiles more often. Why not? Just collect it. Alright. I didn't forget those wolfhound skulls out here. I should say let's become a sniper up here. Anything over there? I should say I can maybe... How about this? Blinds enemies, causes witches to flee. I'll do this. Maybe put a spring razor there and get all 3 of them. Flee and forget. You know what? I'll just go ahead and take care of these skulls while they're fleeing. There we go. There's one.
I'll be her favorite when she sees what I can do with a bit of cat fur and a bone.
Oh, God. That sounded painful. Oh, God, she's wondering where everybody went.
Something's off. Pretty sure.
You're right. Off to hell with you. Your rat skewers are mine. Dang, I can see that painting from all the way over here. Looks like Luca Abele. Okay, there's another... No! I meant to use the gun, but whatever. I probably can't, but let's just see. Did I get her? Yes, I did. Alright. Epic kill cam, by the way, as well. Yep, and that's me reloading it. A lot faster. I could try and get them over there. Hopefully they... God, okay. Don't be alert. Got her. I got her. Okay, okay, let's just calm down now. That's what I'm talking about. Calm down. I got the dog in one hit. Come on out. I should have done this to begin with. Wait. I don't know where the skull is. Or the skull is probably not even visible this far away. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even think it's even visible this far away. But hey, I got a good chunk of them. The witches. That's it. Get her. I love the spyglass. You know, this whole time I was thinking it'd be like a little bit of a tagger.
That's not what she said. It's Delilah. Very specific.
Got her. You're next. Alright. Where's that wolfhound? Where's the wolfhound? I don't want that thing going off and alerting everybody. If that thing sights me, it's gonna howl and alert. Okay, I got her. I got her. Alright, take this. Alright, I need some pistol bullets. I really need some pistol bullets. Yep, there's the wolfhound. Okay, I touched the water, and that looks like a secret entrance. But you know what? I'll go that way maybe when I get done taking care of all the witches and getting that painting. Yep, that's the entrance to, Delilah's Tower. Dunwall Tower. Alright, she's dead. What's through here?
The algae's all dried out.
Oh no.
That makes it easier to collect. Less messy. You can stop. Watch out! I'll be down.
God, that was close. Okay. I need some more ammo. I think it's just her in here. Yep. Alright. I should say I'm about done with all the witches. Matter of fact, I think I got them all. So I should say I think I'm sweet. should be sweet from here on out. At least I hope so. Sewer and pump room inspection. Someone must be spending the night in the sewers. These two women he was talking about was those two. So you ain't gotta worry about them anymore. The only one you need to be mindful of is Delilah, because she's immortal. Okay, I didn't forget that bone charm. Alright. Should say it'd be a nice view if all this steam and mist wasn't around.
Delilah's hatred for Jessamine is endless.
That's Jessamine. Jessamine's grave. I can barely even read it. No one can help you, dear sister. I didn't break it, you little war. You little... liar. No one remembered the truth except me, Jessamine. I will always remember. Ugh. Yeah. Delilah definitely deserves death. Oh, okay. It's that dog. Well, let's finish you off.
What was that?
Okay, I see another skull down there. I don't think that's probably gonna do anything on it. Where? You know what? Just... Ah, well, good God Almighty. I gotta say, I didn't do anything on these stupid things. Skulls. Let me try a grenade. I'm wasting them. Okay. They definitely do something. No. I shouldn't be doing this. Well, shit. What am I doing? Stop it, Ian. Stop it! Resist! Resist! But you can't. Because your power is just completely undeniable. So it is Luca. Luca, his eyes upon me. I'm pretty sure that's the... I'm pretty sure that's the double. And look, crossbow bolts. Whoever painted that, that was pretty. A very pretty painting. Don't get too close. Be careful, there could be another one. Any more? I don't think that's... I think that's it. Where's that last bone charm? Gotta find that last bone charm. Then I'll enter the lion's den. Damn, don't tell me I gotta go all around this huge freaking castle right here. And it better be a good one. Yeah, I gotta go around. Come on! Okay, just... Okay, get the pistol bullets. And the bone sharp. Bird of prey. Wait. Drop assassination restores some health. Nah. Oh crap. Okay, good thing I used it. Whew. Gotcha. Okay, Karnaca and Lisa. I think that's pretty much who these two are. And I think that's pretty much all the witches that are out here. The remaining witches are inside. Delilah's tower. Yep, so let's go. Okay. This is where the blood leads. So we're definitely gonna be... Well, thanks for the pistol ammo, but he must have killed himself. I think this was the guy who probably wrote that note about those two sewers, about the two women in the sewers. But whatever. Here we are. Dunwall Tower. The final destination. The last stop. And then we end Delilah. What if I get an achievement for ending, or for, blowing out all these candles? I don't think so. They don't think I'm possibly that, you know, she turned off the, all the power.
To restore power to the elevator, I'll have to reach the security.
So I gotta cut, or restore the power to get to the throne room. Alright. So be it. This place is gonna be massive.
Time in that little overseer chapel. What's afoot? What's she working on?
She probably found it funny, using the chapel as a studio.
I was hoping I could maybe do that a little smoothly, but I guess I couldn't. Find out about Delilah's project. Search the Overseer Chapel. Maybe this is a way I can maybe dealing with her, you know, non-lethally. Like I said about that encounter, I thought I could maybe do that a little bit more smoothly, but whatever. I'm trying to conserve ammo. Especially from what's yet to come. And I see you. I see you there. There's the High Overseer. God, that is abhorrent to look at. I can't hide in any of the dang...
Delilah's in the throne room.
Overseers.
I can use the elevator to reach her.
Shivering silhouette and robust. Robust. Restore slightly more health. Nah. What was the other one? I think it was a corrupt one. Shivering silhouette. No. God, look at the flies all over these bodies. So once I get the power going, I can pretty much turn on all the lights. And look at this. Emily Kaldwin. Yep, she ain't dead yet. Her line of throning is not done. Oh, okay. Okay, at least this one doesn't sight me like it did back in Royal Conservatory, but She was painted gold. This is just regular stone.
So here we are, where my dear, lying half-sister Jessamine and I played as children. Where she first opened her bedchambers to you, then gave birth to your daughter. Where you let Dowd murder sweet Jessamine. The place that ruined both our lives.
You have a twisted view of the world, and I have no idea whether you're telling the truth or not. But it doesn't matter.
Yep. Sucks I can't just, you know, destroy it. That statue of her. Just destroy one little part of her. I don't think there was nothing left over here. Yeah. Just more dead bodies. Hung up and strung. It's a bit flooded down here. That water's green. God, I don't like that. Keeping a mindful eye out for any witches. Whoa! Okay, well, I better not go that way. Like, teleport up to the top, because they will hear, or more likely see me if I go through. Okay, well, probably can't go through there either, because they'll just hear me. Okay, I can go over it. I think this is where the witches were when they dropped that jar down the chute. I think I might bend time. No. Okay.
Round.
Gotcha. Too slow. Okay, I got him. See, that would have been bad if I would have went through that way. Get the pistol bullets and a spring razor. You see, this is the path that was blocked. Now I can go through. Got more solution. Can never get enough of that solution. Someone had a carrot in their locker. That and a Bastilian fig. Also a alien figurine head. What's that? A tattoo kit. Who knows if there could be any witches around here. And look who's back.
Strange how it moves. Like a man, but not like a man.
Be careful.
Oil runs through its veins, rendered from the fat of leviathans from the deep, icy waters.
It has nothing to do with our mistress's magic. Not touched by the void at all. Could we make one of bones, I wonder? Like the grave hounds.
Delilah could, with Brianna's help. She was always oh so clever with the bones of things.
Well, Brianna's useless.
Yes, but Brianna's cut off from Delilah's magic now. There's room for another of us to become her favorite.
We should make a man of bones to win her favor. With Jindosh's mind turned to mush, his clockwork toys won't last forever.
Good point. Yep. Thing is, I gotta deal with them, so it's not over yet. Alright, come over here. Did I get both of them? Yes, I did. Okay, now where's that soldier? I'm not gonna... Okay, there it is.
General detection state. When
machine is experiencing uncertainty.
Not too sure if it's a witch or a protector. I had a feeling these things would be around. I thought that it might have been a dead witch, like a dead, I should say a somewhat destroyed version of the Clockwork Soldier. Like it's not fully functioned. Look at it. It's highlighting them.
Check central rotor.
See, the main reason why I don't want to disembark or get inside a rat is mainly because...
The machine has detected something.
Okay. Ben Tom! Okay, it saw me. Shit. Okay, whatever. Just kill it. Kill it. What the hell? I thought it was supposed to kill it. Come on in here.
Wooden housing breach.
Good. Goodbye. And I got a plaque. Whatever. Okay, so she got a invitation. I don't know how she died. Could be some witches down here. Just be mindful. This is pretty much where the security room is. I should say... some security room this is. I should say this could be, where I could just go to the elevator and just be done. Just forget all the witches, just be done. But you know what? I'm gonna keep going, no matter what. I'm just gonna keep exploring. Keep on exploring. Okay, look at that. So she might have took one of these out. Yeah.
With the power on, I can take the elevator to the throne room.
Oh no. Okay. I think one of them might be coming down here. No! I wanted to throw it at her.
Too late. Better search the place.
That's it. Die. And fade. I've never tried that, throwing a bottle at a witch and knocking them unconscious. Come on. Alright. I always feel so satisfying getting rid of these things. Just feels so satisfying. So the power is restored. Kinda surprised the power even still works. Okay, there's another one of her. I don't know what she's got to say this time.
We are part of a very small group. Almost the last of Jessamine's circle. And we've both been marked by the black-eyed bastard. What do you think? Do you ever get cold at night, Lord Protector?
I know what it means to give up all hope of gaining justice cleanly. You pass a point, and then you take what you need. But you shouldn't have taken from me, Delilah.
Come on, I know you're here. Got you. Another soldier. Damn it. Got the sleep dark back. Where do these witches come from? I don't know where those witches came from. It's like when the power just came on, they decided to, you know, just spawn all of a sudden.
I don't like this cold light. Light from the dead machines.
That really what you see it as? Dead machines have respawned. I see you there, witch. Is that it? Oh, don't say that. I think that's all of them down here. I got no more sleep bolts. I just have regular bolts and a ancient howl. Bam! Come on, stupid machine, where are you? Oh, damn, that thing's in there.
This plays if someone eludes the machine.
That's it, explode. Take that plaque. This is just sick, look. All these dead bodies just sitting here. With all these fresh potatoes, carrots, and potatoes. And lettuces.
All these wealthy assholes just sitting in the chairs. With a mutant rabbit. Just eat the sides. The sides are pretty much all they're good for. Eat the carrots. You want to be big and strong one day. There's more right over here. Eat them all. Eat them all.
There's the chapel. Let's just see what's through here.
Why is there a tree in the middle of the chapel?
This is Delilah's doing. The great painting. That's what she's working on.
Delilah's new painting sounds dangerous, but I might be able to sabotage it.
That is pigment. Okay, so I was right.
With more corrupt runes, maybe I could turn Delilah's painting against her.
Yep. That's what we're getting ready to do. And look what we got. A corrupt rune. So I should say this would be a... We got a corrupt rune. Bring down Delilah Coppersoon. This might, you know... So the painting. She's creating a giant painting. I think we might use it against her. That's probably what we're going to be doing here. We already made it, so...
Oh, so long ago, we ran across the rooftops, made campfires in the graveyard, slept through the day.
It worked. I painted the chapel, but added a tree to the painting. After arranging the runes across the chair, both pure and corrupted, I was able to transpose the chapel made of paint with the one made of stone. With more runes, I should be able to do the same to all the Empire. This will be my greatest undertaking, transposing my painting. The world as it should be. With this wretched dung heap we're all born into. At last, all will be made proper and good.
Heck, I could have just teleported up here and boom. I would have been, you know, one step ahead of...
Detection state.
Ah. I really do not like these clockworks. Yeah, let's bend time. No! Bend time! Okay, destroy it. Alright. Perfect. Okay. Destroy them too. Is she... I think I killed one of them, yeah. Alright. Any more? Well, yeah, stop saying that, Ian, for God's sakes. Damn, what's going on with these little dummies? That's just a little disturbing. A little bit of a bar room going on in here. Look at this. I can pretty much go through there. Yeah, look. Eat the plantains, bread, grapes. Just eat your strength and become powerful. Eat all your food and grow as tall. Hate that song. Alright, I can teleport through here.
They'll pay for what they've done to the tower.
I think this is my room. Royal Protector's Chambers. So yeah, this is my room. Look what they've done to it. But hey, I still got my bed, so I can still jump onto it as much as I want. Need to be careful of how much I use. The Crater Bay, Pandician. That was 50 coins. I should say, what's kind of the point of these coins anymore? Because, I mean, I got a good chunk of, you know, I should say, the amount of ammunition I can collect, but there's no more black markets, so it's like, really, what's the point of even collecting them anymore? But I might as well just do it anyway. Just make it feel like they're still useful. Okay, that looks like the bathroom. The showers. Yeah, God. Look. This is where they bathe. All the witches. We got a good insight of what that is. Okay. Dog, you caught me off guard there. So get up. Stop sitting on your hairy ass all day. Okay, that one's done. Okay, I see another one. I see you. And that witch down there. Jump inside the dog. There we go. Do it. Okay, let's shoot her from a distance. Okay, she's dead. I'm glad this doesn't make much noise like it used to.
Huh?
Anybody in? Oh, somebody in here. Yep. Yeah, you better turn around. Stay facing that way, please. Okay, Bone Charm. Agile Will. Possession lasts slightly longer. Yeah. Mary Kate's Diary. So the mistress hasn't finished her painting yet. I should say this corrupt rune I have, I should say probably prevent her from doing that. How do I get in? Oh, okay. About to say, how do I get in there? Okay, another one of you. I might as well do you first.
Don't you know by now that empresses fall and empires change hands? The wheels of history turn. They cast me up, they will grind you down.
Alright, who's in here? Okay, apparently you are. Are you friendly?
Whoever you are, your quarrel isn't with me.
Buddy, I'm not here to hurt you.
I just want to be left in peace. As soon as I can leave the tower, I'll be gone.
What the hell? I wasn't here to hurt you, buddy. But you gave me no choice, so... I was trying to talk to him, if I even could. But whatever. Accommodating host. I'll look at that in a second. Who knows how long he's been in here? Animal possession lasts slightly longer. Nah. I think that's pretty much it. Now we can go to her throne room and deal with Delilah. I got your soul ready. Your soul ready for you. I don't know how I knew or expected that to be there. But you know what? Bedtime. Nice try. I don't know how I was not expecting that. Okay, reception and library. I don't know how I kind of expected that. Like I said, I have a good, you know, good feeling. Okay, nothing. Royal Protector's office. That's my office. Oh, these are not any of the floors I've been on. This is like, it's showing me a different, a completely different area. Alright, and the throne room. Alright, here we are. Get ready to end Delilah. Okay.
You will take me back and die at my hands.
So, she's pretty much in there. Let's just see if there's anybody else around here. Oh, yep. There's still one witch left. I think you're the last one. Okay, let's go see Delilah. That's her. Look at her, it's like she's already expecting me. There's Emily. I'll see if I can try and pick them off from a distance. Oh, wait, hang on. Whoa! Oh, you won't come outside, you'll just stay inside. Okay. That's pretty much what witches like you do. Okay. Let's go.
Who's there? I don't like that. Better have a look.
Banners fit for an empress. Yep, that's pretty much symbolizing her face. We've pretty much been seeing all over Karnaca and Dunwall.
What has Delilah done to the throne?
I ain't got no more, that shit doesn't. That shit don't do nothing to her. And I can't kill her because she's immortal, remember? I think that means I have to use the heart. Yeah, I think I have to use the heart on her. But first, let me go back up to where, they kept me hostage. Remember? Mortimer Ramsey? Captain Mayhew was assassinated, and I had her sword that folds. A folded up sword. I could have gone a lot smoother. But, whatever. I was trying to pick off those dogs, but... I mean, there was no way that was gonna happen. I got no ammo left. Here's the safe room. God, look what they've done to here. They grown plants, they've looted everything.
The witches looted everything.
Yeah. They even opened the safe. There's stone, whatever the heck that was even supposed to be. The person, I mean. The hell?
Whoa.
Miss Pelson. That's a souvenir. You were trying to flush her down the toilet. Seriously? I think that was all that was down here. Alright. Let's take care of Delilah. I think we used the heart on her. Okay, let me go through here. I totally forgot about this area. Yep, this is where I first started. Through here.
She feeds on the cracks in the world. This hollow shell with my face. You brought back my spirit. Follow me, dear Corvo, and see how I will reshape all things.
Alright. So now she's mortal. Okay, I think this is where we use the,
My daughter.
Alright, let's do it.
If I...
So what now? I mean, I know I entered, but I thought I could just go and just, you know, trap her inside.
So she'd replace all the world with this.
Render her unconscious. Okay, well. Guess I'm gonna... What the... Okay, let's just render her unconscious. Oh no. Ah! Come on. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just knock out her, all her clones. Knock her clones out. Hopefully it'll knock her out as well. Okay, just... Damn, I just want to knock her out. Is it that hard to freaking do? Come on, just come over here. Damn, she does so much damage. Come on.
In return, I'll take back.
Oh, come on, stop teleporting. Do this for real, let's go. I'm just knocking you out, that's it. I'm just gonna knock you out, I'm not gonna kill you. Be lucky I'm not gonna kill you.
If I put Delilah on the throne, the painting should trap her in her own fantasy world.
Come on.
You wanted a world of your own, Delilah, so have it.
Place Delilah on the throne. I can still kill her. But I'm not.
At last, what I've always deserved. My justice. Now what's always been marred and distorted will be perfect. I've waited so long. Sing my songs and lick my flesh. Worship me.
So she's in her little fantasy world. Revive your daughter. All we gotta do now is save her.
Emily.
Father, what happened?
Take it easy. I'll explain everything.
Wow. That was a long level. Dang. I got everything. Surprisingly. Alright. And that's it. We completed every level.
And so a man born with the face of the Duke quietly slipped into Karnaca's highest seat, enjoying all the pleasures of the Grand Palace. No one noticed the change, and if they did, they didn't dare mention it. In Dunwall, without ever realizing it, Delilah was trapped in an imagined world where her father's lies were undone and her subjects would bow to her forever, as she sailed into war with a great armada and trekked across the Pandician wastes. While in the true capital, Emily the Vengeful rooted out the last of those who had betrayed her and ruled over her empire with Corvo by her side. In his day, Anton Sokolov lit the fires of industry, starting a great consuming blaze at the heart of the empire. He saw his machines used for war and oppression, watching the powerful crush those beneath them. Leaving Dunwall for the last time, he turned to the cold north, his energy spent at last, only an echo of the man he'd aspired to be. There are things that never change, no matter how hard you try. Questions you must answer. As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest self, and seeking the closest thing she'd ever known to family.
Alright. So a lot, pretty much what the Outsider's been saying. Delilah's trapped in her own little fantasy world inside her painting. Emily and Corvo back to being the Empress and the Royal Protector.
On the sands of sweet Serkonos.
Pretty much just herring their thrones and their duties. And the Duke, the body double, because the body double was a smoker and it was a little nicer, was having his fun, pretty much being the new Duke. And Megan, or should I say Billy Lurk, should say got back together with Dowd, should say doing the dirty work of, I should say, killing bad men who deserve it and good people who don't, but that was her job. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next video for whatever comes next. So I will see y'all then. Ian is out.